One of the best parts of Christmas are stockings, and so I'm excited to share in today's video what I got my 5 kids in their stockings this year. I have girls ages 12, 10, 2 boys, 7 and 3, and then a baby. These are homemade stockings, and so in true fashion of last minute Christmas activities, I am getting my granny squares done for our new baby, who's 10 months old, and I just have waited until the very last minute to make her stocking. But we'll get it done by Christmas. I do like to try to make everything fit in stockings. If it all fits in a grocery bag, it probably will fit in their stocking. So first I'm gonna start with my 12-year-old daughter, who is right at the beginning of like young womanhood and just getting into, getting herself all dolled up a little bit here and there. And so I got her 2 items that I use and love, and I thought she would enjoy too. So this is just an eyebrow gel. I really enjoy the Root Pretty makeup. It's non-toxic, all natural ingredients, and it works really well too. So I use brown on my eyebrows, but I just got her the clear. And then I also got her a lip balm, just a light tinted like lip balm. These are love them, so good. So then my kids are completely obsessed with the Yoto, and so they each got different Yoto cards to add to their collection. They all have their own little album to keep their cards, and now they're just kind of collecting them, and we just have a whole system happening here in the screen-free activities. So I got her 2 sets and 2 cards that I know she really wanted. She's really into like science and learning, and so I got her the brain bots. These were the inventor ones, which is perfect because in our homeschool she actually has just been learning about the different inventors. And then I got her the classes collection. This one is volume 2. Now these are the abridged kind of like radio theater style. However, she has read, this one comes with Oliver Twist, 3 Musketeers, The Secret Garden, The Wind in the Willows, and Anne of Green Gables. So she has read 4 of these books in school, the actual unabridged books. And so I'm really fine with her listening to these and just enjoying an abridged version that's like a radio theater. I think she's gonna really love that. And then I got 2 cards that I know she's had on her wish list. This one was brand new. It's The Sound of Music. She's gonna love this card. And then we have like a playlist that we made that had 2 Queen songs, and so I got her the Queen card because we love some classic rock here. And so these are her new Yoto cards. These will be in her stocking. Then I got her some erasable highlighters for her Bible. It's something that she actually had on her wish list. And I picked up these at Hobby Lobby, and they're just like cute little dog stickers. We have a dog. It's basically her dog, and she loves him, and so I thought she liked some cute stickers. Also got her a pack of these giant clips, which she is going to love, and all your regular neutral colors that she can wear on any of her outfits. And 3 of my kids all got lanyards to hang their Yotos on. One of my daughters has one of these, but when you get it for the Yoto, you have to make sure it has this little attachment so you can kind of loop it through. And so this will be super handy for any road trips we have coming up, or if they just want to wear it around the house, they'll have this lanyard. And then her and her sister both got a double pack of the Insta Mini pick film, because this is something like I'll probably just get them in their Easter basket and their birthday, and just keep them really stocked with their Insta film, which is going along with some of the other Christmas presents if you watched my Christmas present video. So they each got a pack of this as well. So then 4 of my kids got these penny albums. This is like to collect your smush pennies in, and so these are going in their stockings. And my 3 oldest kids all got new sketch pencils. These are also going in their stockings, so she got both of those. Okay, then everyone got a little bit of candy, but not like overboard, because we're gonna have so many sweets and cookies and things that week. But they each got their own little Kinder egg, and my kids really like the little Whopper houses, so we get those. Picked these up at Trader Joe's, but it's like a little hot cocoa spoon, so I thought that would be fun for Christmas week, because we usually just make our own hot cocoa mix, but it's fun to get little things. So my kids look forward to getting these. I actually usually get the Lifesaver boxes too, but they sold out. But we did get them this, and I get the chocolate one so I can kind of avoid the dye. Then they all got a cookie butter chocolate bar. I recently found this brand from Walmart. It's called Better Goods, and it doesn't have any dyes. So they all got a sour belt straw as well, has no dye. So that's really great Honestly, not much more expensive than your regular like Sour Patch Kids. So they all got this candy. So you have to have sweets in your stocking. And I'd love to know what your kid's favorite candy. You know, what are your favorite candies to getting? Do you have traditional ones that you get in your stocking? Let me know down below. So now moving on to my 10-year-old daughter. She also got just a tinted lip balm, but this one is like just neutral. It's like the lightest pink. Neutral, but again, great for this dry weather. So now I'll show you the Yoto cards that we got her this year in her stocking. So she's a huge fan of the Roald doll, and she has been really, really wanting this. Now, I'll be completely honest, I have been saving my Yoto rewards, and many of you have purchased your Yoto through my affiliate link, which has been amazing. And I'm so excited for you guys to get Yotos in your own home. And so I've been saving them to use so that I could cash in those Yoto credits and get some cards for the kids in their stockings. So I was able to get her the huge, gigantic collection, which she's going to be so excited about. And then I also got her this one because she was interested in it. I think my boys might like it as well. So it's the Zoe and the Safari. Sometimes she doesn't want to listen to like a 5-hour book. She just wants something short. But I did get her also a new audiobook, A Wrinkle in Time. I love this series. It's a really good one, so I'm hoping she's going to like that. I hope that they will get the other books in this series or more by Madeline L'Engle. And then I got her a music card as well. This one's Tangled. So these are her cards. They're going to be probably very, very most excited about that. So she also got a Instapick 2-pack of film as well. We're going to be going to Florida at the end of February as part of our Christmas present as well. And so they'll have plenty of film where they can take some memories and pictures to scrapbook with. And then I got her a Rubik Cube. She has been wanting one of these for a while. So even though she had a game in her regular Christmas, this was just an additional one to put in her stocking. Also helps balance out, you know, the number of gifts that are in her stocking as everybody else. So she got this pack of neutral headbands. This is actually her headband. She loves headbands. And so I just wore it to be festive. It's such a pretty one with like the gold shimmers. We got it for Christmas. But these will be great for like every day. And if she doesn't have something that might style with an outfit. And then she is like my custom bracelet girl. She has like one for every month and every season, and she just likes to put little names on people's bracelets. So I got her a pack of these letter beads to put in her stocking as well. Things that she got that other people got. She got her own penny album, and she had her own set of drawing utensils. And she also got all of the candy that her older sister got as well. Okay, so now moving on to my 7-year-old son. He just turned 7. He's actually a December baby. He and his brother did get just like 2 or 3 less items, and even though it might be $10 or less, they did have a few less things. Now we unwrap stockings together, so I don't think they're going to be sitting there counting. However, I am having a date with my husband this week. We're just going to go out with the baby and probably do a little bit of last-minute fun Christmas shopping just to be together. And so I'm sure we'll find a few more novelty things that I can stick in the boys' stockings, but I'll show with you what we got right now. So he got the USA card game just to help him with his map studies. He's studying the United States history now, and so I thought this was really a fun but appropriate game for him. And he also got a lanyard for his Yoto, so we'll put that in his stocking. And then his Yoto cards that I got in his stocking, we have a theme going here. As you can see, we got a little bit of candy, we got a little bit of, you know, play, and then, of course, Yoto cards. So I got him 2 collections. I think he's going to love both of these. So this is the Boxcar Children. We have read a few of these, but this is the audio card. So it's just really helpful for when we're out and about or when he wants to have some quiet time. He is definitely a very focused, attentive type of learner, and so he will sit and listen to an audiobook and do a puzzle for hours. So that's just his personality. These were 8 and up, but I still thought he might be able to get into them. This is the Wings of Fire. I've heard a lot of good things about these books, and I'm probably going to listen to them myself. I like to listen to the audiobooks, and in fact, I listened to the Mary Poppins collection the other day that the kids have, just you know, for pure entertainment. So I probably will listen to these myself because I actually really do like fantasy a lot. Like it's my favorite genre. That's why I like The Wrinkle in Time. So he's gonna, I think, really enjoy these. And then I did get him just a few shorter cards, which were like younger kids because he just turned 7. So we got the Moffats, like that only runs 3.5 hours. And then we got Luis, The Adventures of a Chicken. And I also got him an extra short one, but a cute book just as well that we have. He could follow along. We got Curious George. So those are all his new Yotos, which will go in his stocking. So then he got his own sketch pencils and penny album as well. And then all of the candy on top. So now we're moving on to my 3-year-old son. He'll be 4 in January. Those are my winter boys, my winter babies. So I got him a pack of jumbo crayons in this nice container, which I love. This is the Mr. Crayon non-toxic twistable crayons. So these will be specifically, he can take these out when we're doing his preschool, like little school. It's the same with these. These are like the larger pencils. He is having a kind of a hard time holding the thinner ones. So I thought these would be really helpful as we're starting to get into more copy work and letter writing. And then he also got his own lanyard for his Yoto as well. So he had a penny album, but he did not get the tracing pencils because I got him the crayons. And so I kind of thought that would be appropriate for a 3-year-old. Because of his age, I didn't get him a lot of like Yoto packs. The only one I got was the Beatrix Potter. And then I just got him a lot of little books. But all of these books that I got him, we actually own on our bookshelves. And so kind of reminiscent of renting like library books and it going ding and like turning the page and following along. So I thought it'd be really fun if he had some books where he could listen and follow along, which would be really, really fun. And I'm sure the boys will be, you know, using each other's cards and sharing as well. So we got one of our favorites, The Little Engine That Could, and we got, this one is so cute. If Animals Kissed Goodnight. We have one of these books, but this has a few different stories on this one. And this one too is so cute. On the Night You Were Born. It's one of my favorite books to read to the kids at night at bedtime. And of course, two of these ones, we got Go Dog Go, classic, and Are You My Mother? So I'm really glad that they have so many books, little, just single books, and these are just only a couple dollars, and then it's like having a book that they can follow along and listen to as well. So these were his Yoto cards. Also got all of the candy for like the other kids did. So the only thing I can think of is I might get him like one more game. Me and his dad are out tomorrow, and then I might get his brother one other little thing too, just to stick it in there. But they, between the presents that they got in their Christmas, this is just like the, you know, this is like the frosting on the cake because they got what they wanted already under the tree, and this is just some fun things to put on top. Okay, so last is my 10-month-old. She's getting 3 things in her stocking. We didn't buy her a lot, but she's just turned 10 months old, and so she's definitely going to be wanting ripping paper. We're probably going to have to try to keep the paper out of her mouth on Christmas morning, but we got her a couple things, probably will keep her busy, and her siblings got her a couple things that I think will keep her busy as well because they had like sibling presents. So this toy actually I got for my 3-year-old originally, and then he got one at the St. Nicholas party at my mother's house. And actually, him and his brother both have one of these Pop-It games. If you don't have one of these, this has got to be my top like stocking stuffer ever. And if you're looking for more ideas, I have, I think, 2 or 3 years of stocking videos, and there's plenty of ideas in those, and so I'll link that playlist down below. But this game, my 3-year-old, my baby, has been pushing the buttons and trying to play with her brothers. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick this in her stocking and she can like push the little light games as well. So whatever. These are not like age specific. And then this little toy, I thought I'd just put on a keychain. We actually got this free when we were at a toy store and when we were on vacation, but it's a Pop-It nose. And I'm like, well, that'll keep her busy in the car. So anyway, I'll stick that in her stocking. And then we found this at a toy store, and my husband's like, yeah, we'll get that. We'll put it on her. We'll be able to follow her around the house. Oh my gosh, she's gonna have fun with that. So we have a little basket in our basement with like musical toys. So we'll add this to it, but it does have Velcro. So she could put it on her hand and like shake it around. So I thought this was really cute. We were just downtown in Michigan with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and we were just, you know, putzing around like we're gonna do tomorrow and find things. And so I'm sure I'll find more things tomorrow, but we're gonna put that in her stocking too. She did not get any candy because she's just 10 months old, and so I'm sure all the kids will give her like little bites, and she'll get her fair share of bites of chocolate kisses and all the things, but she does not need her own set of candy by all means. So I went to go put my stocking stuff away, and then I forgot there were 2 other things underneath the layers. I'm losing track of the gifts that I've bought. We're there now here in this Christmas season. Okay, so these are magnetic bookmarks. So we got my daughter, my 10-year-old, my 12-year-old, and then my 7-year-old, and they can use these in the Bible, or they can use them in their school books, or however they want to use them. But these were, I thought, awesome, and so we're gonna put these in their stocking. It's actually really challenging to find intentional gifts that are gonna like fit in the stocking. I got these mesh bags for our like homeschool and stuff. I thought they might just want to use them any way they want, but these will fold up really nicely, and I feel like easily, depending on like what they have in there. Maybe if it's like, you know, embroidery, or it's crochet, or it's hand sewing, or something like that, and they don't need the whole space. I think instead of like a hard bag, it could be nice that they could fold it up and kind of like fit it into their bag that they need. And so, and of course, that also means that these are all easily will fit in their stockings. So got these for the other kids as well. So if I can link anything, I will try to do that down below. But I hope you guys are having a really wonderful Christmas season. I love sharing these videos with you. Some of my favorite time to just, I don't know, watch the videos while we're crafting and gift wrapping and cooking and cleaning and decluttering, and we're all just enjoying the YouTube Christmas videos. Please let me know what you got your kids in your stockings this year, or maybe your all-time favorite gift that you are giving, and what you are up to at these last few days of Christmas countdown. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.